How many times would you have to come to court for a legal heir certificate case or a succession certificate case? My name is Ramana Reddy and I'm a practicing lawyer in the High Court of Telangana. On this channel, I help you by simplifying complex legal concepts. For tips, tricks and general legal information, hit the subscribe button below. So to give you a direct answer, you just have to come once to court. You have to come when documents are being marked before the court. So what does that mean? So any case that is filed before the court, there's the date of filing, then there are dates of pleadings where we file the complaint, and then there's an answer or there's a written statement that is filed by the other party, then it comes up for evidence, and then it comes for arguments, and then there's a judgment. That is basically the timeline that is given. Now, in your case, in a legal heir case or in a succession case, you only have to come at the time of evidence, not at the time of filing, not at the time, the other party files something, and not at the time when notices go out, not at the time of arguments, not at the time of judgment. You just have to come once. Now, if you are available locally, that's okay. But if you are not available locally, for example, you can give a general power of attorney which is also called as a GPA, in favor of a family member or in favor of somebody you trust, so that that person can represent you in court because you are not physically available within the city or within the state and so on. Let's say if you are, say in Bombay and the legal heir and succession certificate has to be filed in Hyderabad, then in that case, so if you are sitting in Bombay, then you would have to execute a general power of attorney in favor of a person who's physically located in Hyderabad. You would have to take that general power of attorney and get it notarized in Bombay and then send it to the person in Hyderabad so that the GPA also can be filed along with all the documents. Therefore, we can help you by to dispense your presence in court. But if you're living abroad, let's say you're living in the UK, in the US and so on, in that case, so there's one additional step. So if you're in the UK or let's say you're in the US, just for simplicity, you would execute the general power of attorney in favor of the person who is situated physically in Hyderabad. And after you would execute it, you would get it notarized in the US and you would send it here. Make sure that the person in Hyderabad retains the envelope. That is important for the next step. So the person in Hyderabad would take the GPA along with the envelope and he would go to the district registrar, and the district registrar would validate the document. This is one extra step for NRIs, the people who are living abroad. So then, the person can file the GPA along with all the other papers, and you can dispense with your presence to come to court because it may be expensive for you to come and go. And also, there may be a particular date that is given for your appearance, but for some reason, if the judge is not there, or if somebody requests for time, things don't always happen on the date they're scheduled to happen. So you may have to make multiple trips. So in that case, if you're living outside Hyderabad or if you're living, somewhere, if you're living abroad, advisable to issue a GPA so that even that once, which could be twice or thrice, we can just dispense with your presence and the case can run on smoothly. If you want more information on how to obtain a legal heir certificate or a succession certificate in Telangana, be sure to download the free ebook that is available in the description below. I hope that was helpful. Thank you for watching.